So is he gonna get jiggy with it before he kills us?
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Hot Toys Suicide Squad DEADSHOT. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front there, we have DEADSHOT, we have the bat looming over him. His name is DEADSHOT. That's his mask. Suicide Squad, I am the light, the way. Hot Toys. On the side of the box, it just says things and stuff and things. On the other side, stuff and things and stuff and more stuff. On the top of the box, you got DEADSHOT's logo right there. On the bottom of the box, you got the bat with some holes in them. On the back of the box, you have warning. Please don't eat anything in this box. That could be very bad for you. And copyrights and things and stuff. And when you remove the slip cover, you have the credits of the people responsible for the production of this figure. You have that going on there. And when you open up the flaps here, you have the tray where all the contents are stored. And that's basically it for the packaging. So, moving right along, here we have Mr. DEADSHOT, and let's get in close here so we can take a look, not at his chest, but at his face. There's that face. Very good likeness to Will Smith, in my opinion anyway. I think they pretty much nailed it with the likeness there. I mean, that looks like him. That looks like Will Smith. I don't know about you, but to me, that definitely looks like Will Smith. Very nicely done. As usual, the eyes are very well done. Just makes him look alive. And yeah, he's even got the little veins on the side of his head. Look at that, little veins popping out of his head. But yeah, very, very nicely done head sculpt, in my opinion. Like I said, I think that's pretty dead on Will Smith there, in my opinion anyway. And on his collar here, you can see, I am the light, the way. You can see the body armor here. You got the little crosshairs logo right there. The body armor does have a little texture to it, which looks quite nice. Got the shoulder pads there. And lots of wonderful detailing. You got the these little holsters here for the ammo magazines. Kind of scuffed up, kind of weathered looking. And down his pants. Got some more things and stuff to hold things and stuff. Got the knee pads there with some red on them. And down to his boots, which are very nicely detailed. You can see they got some dirt on them. They're a little scuffed up. Even the bottoms are nicely detailed. And going up the back here. Good. Lots of detail. Got more holsters here for all of his weaponry. Body armor there. But yeah. He also has his forearm guns here, which also say, I am the light, the way. And again, very nicely painted, wonderfully detailed. These sections here can be pulled back, so you shoot boom, 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 boom. So you can do that when he's boom, boom, boom. And these also have, this one comes out a bit easier. These also have their own little magazines that you can pull out. And they have little stand, DEADSHOT. Stand, thank you. You can see the magazines have a little bullet molded in that is painted with the little crosshairs symbol right there. So even these guns have their little magazines there, which is pretty cool. So yeah, and this one also has that little retractable gimmick there. But yeah, very, very cool, very detailed. Pretty much what you expect from Hot Toys. So there you have that, and now let's run through all of the accessories. Now, of course, it does include the stand right here. There's a little kind of banged up pavement right there. Suicide Squad logo, which is raised and looks quite cool. DEADSHOT, got the crosshairs right there. Of course, you have the arm with the adjustable cradle. You can take DEADSHOT and just stand him right there. Get that tucked underneath him to hold him in place. And there you have him on the base, like that. You also get this this stop sign, which is, it's made of metal. and it's a stop sign. It's a bent stop sign, and the instructions literally tell you to just do that. That just lays on the base there. That's what you do with that stop sign. That's what it's for. Okay, I don't know. But you also do get a backdrop for him. You get this right here, which looks quite nice. You got the mask there with the guns. Quite cool. And it just has these little pieces here to hold it in place, and they just tab right on. You just line up the tabs and the slots. Just push it in, and that will keep that standing. And you just stand it behind the figure, and you have a nice little backdrop there if you want. So, nice for display right there. Now let's go through some of the other accessories. Of course, DEADSHOT has guns. That's how he shoots things dead. That's how he, deads the shots, or shots the dead, whatever. He does include his rifle right here, which is very nicely done. Nicely detailed, nicely painted. On the side here of the barrel, you can see, again, I am the light, the way. As on both sides there, I am the light, the way. Again, very nicely detailed. It does have a strap here, so you can sling it over his shoulder. This section here can be pulled out, so you can pull out the magazine. And again, there is a little bullet molded in there and painted. So, you got his rifle right there. You do get 3 extra magazines for his rifle. And you also get this gun right here. Also done in that dark red and black. And gold as well. This gun you can cock. It's spring-loaded here, so you can cock the gun. You can remove the magazine, although it can be a bit hard to do. Come on, there we go. You can remove the magazine. And again, a little bullet molded and painted in there. So, you got that gun going on right there. And you get 4 extra magazines for that gun. So we have that. You do get 2 of these smaller pistols here, which are just done in black. And again, you can cock these. They're just spring-loaded. These are stiffer, but there you go. Spring-loaded. And like with the other guns, you can remove the magazine. And you have a little bullet molded and painted in there. So you get 2 of those, and you get 4 extra magazines for those guns as well. He does also include this little clip here, which doesn't serve much purpose, but you get this as well. We'll show off where all this goes in a little bit. You do get a knife right here with some gray on the handle there. You get a knife for him. He does have his eyepiece right here, which, as you can see, the inside is done in red, the outside is done in black. You can see the eyepiece itself does have some transparent plastic on it, with some more red details, some gunmetal gray details up on top. So you have his eyepiece there. We're going to show off how all this works in a little bit. Of course, he does come with optional hands. Now he does come pre-installed with the closed fists, but you do get 2 relaxed hands there. You also get 2 gun-holding hands, duh, because with all these guns, he's going to need hands to hold them with. So you get 2 gun-holding hands, and you also get a knife-holding hand. Now, the knife-holding hand, when you put the knife in his hand, he'll hold it. I mean, he won't drop it, but it doesn't hold that securely. You can see it kind of rattles around in there. It doesn't really have a super solid grip on it. I mean, like I said, it won't fall out, but it would have been nice if he held it just a bit more securely, but he can't hold the knife. So you have that. He does come with an alternate head. He has a masked head here, and I love DEADSHOT's mask in the movie. I think it looks really cool. In my personal opinion, the mask itself does have a texture to it. You can see the eye in there. And some nice detail here, which is picked out in paints. And a very nicely done masked head sculpt. You can see the eyepiece there. Again, very nicely detailed. Looks really cool. So, again, we'll show off all this works in a little bit. Of course, you get some replacement wrist pegs in case the ones that are on the figure break on you, which is always appreciated. And you also get these little buttons here, and these are for the back of his pants here for these pockets. So in case those fall out, you have replacements, which is always appreciated. So that is everything that comes with the figure. So let's get down to showing off what you do with all this. Now, as far as the storage for all of his ammo goes, these magazines right here for the rifle just store right here on his leg, and they just store right there. They do actually like clip in. You'll hear a little click when you push them down. Right there. So that's where those store. And then, let's bring this down a little bit here. And for these holsters here on his waist, you take two of these magazines. One goes there. One goes there. And then for these two, you put in two magazines for the smaller gun. That goes there, that goes there. So you have that stored on that side, and same thing on the other side here. Just that one there, that one there, that one there, and that one there. There's also a little pouch here, which can open. There's a little block of foam in there. You can't take that out. There's nothing to put in it, but you know, you can use that pouch for something if you want to. So there you have his ammo stored. As far as storing his guns, these two guns will store on his back right here. And you just slide those in, and they do hold in quite securely. So you got that going on. For this gun right here, there's just a holster right here at his side. Just slides right in, and you can take this bit right here, bring that over the gun like that, and store that right there. And this little knife just goes into a sheath right here in his boots. That just stores right there. Oops, I want to make sure the blade is lined up properly. There you go. That just stores right there. And this little clip, which I really don't know what you do with it. I mean, the instructions just tell you to take it and it goes over this. I think it goes over this little loop right here on his belt. The instructions don't really tell you anything else about what you're supposed to do with this, but that's where it goes, apparently. And that just goes right there for reasons. There is this piece right here, which the instructions don't say anything about. I'm assuming it's for the rifle because it's the only thing that fits in there. Like it goes in there like that. So I'm guessing that's what that's for. I would exercise a bit of caution though because it is a bit snug, so you don't want to scratch up that paint. But I think that's what that's for. The instructions say nothing about that, so I am not 100% sure. I am just guessing there. But you got that going on, so now we will move back up to his head. And now we will put on his eyepiece here. And this just goes around the back of his head. You want to make sure that this piece goes in his ear, like that. And then just bring this down over his eye. And there you go. So you got that going on. And let's swap out the hands here. Have him holding some guns. The hands do swap out fairly easily, which is nice. Just pop that right on. And of course he can hold any of the guns. He does hold the guns. Nice and secure. But me personally, I want him holding his rifle. So what we'll do here is we'll just take the strap and just get that over here, and just put that over his shoulder. And we'll just get that into his hand like that. And there you go. And what we'll do now is, you know what, we'll put an open hand here. Pop that in. There we go. Just get him holding that right there. There we go. So now we have a fully armed... Hey! Apparently we have a fully armed up and now passed out DEADSHOT. That's what we have now. Let me get him straightened out. All right, there we go. We got him revived. He woke up. He woke up. There you go. There you have DEADSHOT, all armed up with his eyepiece. We'll show off the alternate head in a little bit, but first let's go through the articulation because we haven't done that yet. No, we have not. So let's go through the articulation here. The neck is at a ball joint at the base. You have some wiggly waggly movement here, so you can sit there and be like, ha-ha! You can do that. Of course, you have full rotation as well. You can look up a bit. You can look down a good ways. The arms can rotate, but of course the suit he has on will restrict the movement there, so you can only go but so far forward, but so far back. Outward movement, you can get that far. You do have rotation at the bicep. You do have a double jointed elbow, so you get a nice full range of movement there. Let's come down here a bit. Don't you pass out on me! Don't date! Will? You do have rotation at the wrist as well as a hinge in there, so depending on how you have that oriented, you can have those wrists going any way you want. He does have waist rotation. I believe the body is on a ball joint, so you can get some crunch in there as well as some side-to-side movements. The legs can go forward about that far, backward, that far, outward. That's as far as you're going to get. You do have rotation at the thigh. Knee joints get 90 degrees of bend there, and the boots are on a ball joint, so they can move up, they can move down, and you do get some tiltage there. So, as usual, not super posable, but actually more posable than a lot of Hot Toys figures. So, there you go. So now, let's swap the head out, show you how this looks. So you just want to take Will's head and just rip it off of his body like that, and the clips will fall out of his belt. And then you just take the mast head. That just pops right on, just on a ball joint. Give it a push. And, nope, it's not all the way on. Come on. Come on. There we go. I think it's on now. There we go. Okay. So, there you go. There you have him with the mast head on, which I do very much like. I like his mask. I think it looks cool. Now, you do get some extra neck articulation when you have this head on because the head itself is on a ball joint there, as well as the ball joint at the base of the neck. So you get a lot of extra movement there out of the head when you're using this head option. So I do quite like that. And I'm not sure how I'm going to display him. Honestly, I really don't know what I'm going to do here as far as... I don't know how I'm going to display him. Because I like the mast head, but I don't know. Do I want to display him as Will Smith as DEADSHOT, or do I want to display him as just straight up DEADSHOT? I don't know. Not sure. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, but anyway, let me put this clip back in his belt there. And this magazine here from this forearm gun likes to pop out really easy. But yeah, that's pretty much it there. So let's push him off to the side and do some comparisons here. So here he is with the Joker. So you can see how they look together, and he's a little bit taller than Joker. And here he is with Batfleck. Let's see how they look together. And he's, well, looks like he's like a hair shorter than Batfleck. So there you go. So yeah, there you have Mr. DEADSHOT, the shot of dead. I like him. You know, it's a very cool figure. Like I personally, I really like DEADSHOT in the movie. I thought Will Smith did a good job with the role. And yeah, I love the design for DEADSHOT also. Like I really dig the design. I think it looks really cool. So yeah, all around Cool figure, cool character. I like it. I like it very much. So there you have that. So if you would like this or any other Hot Toys or Suicide Squad figures, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so check that out. You can also check out my Suicide Squad playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGames, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say, so there is the Hot Toys Suicide Squad DEADSHOT, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. DEADSHOT! Oh, yo, you have got to stop sneaking up on people like that, man. It's my thing. It's my thing that I do. Anyway, listen to me, DEADSHOT. You don't have to work for Amanda Waller. You can join me and fight for justice. Okay, I don't know if you're aware, but Waller implanted a bomb in my neck, so if I defy her in any way, I'm a dead man. Oh, that's not a problem. I can deactivate those bombs with technology. And science. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, well, if I join you, you know, and do good, what exactly does that pay? Pay! Justice is its own reward. We don't do this for money. Justice is its own reward. You know what? I'll take my chances with Waller. Wait, don't go. I know Bruce Wayne. He's super cool, and he's rich. Maybe he could, lend you a couple bucks. Very low interest. Did I mention he's super cool?